Hello, friends. On 1st January 2024, while the world was celebrating the beginning of a new year, Japan was struck by a devastating 7.6 magnitude earthquake. In western Japan, scenes of devastation are emerging after a 7.6 magnitude earthquake shook the country, killing dozens of people. But this wasn't just one earthquake. Over 155 earthquakes occurred in a single day, and sea waves as high as 1 meter hit the western coast of Japan. Japan's meteorological agency issued a major tsunami alert, but later downgraded it. Still, the earthquake itself caused massive destruction. Buildings collapsed, fires broke out, and thousands lost electricity. As of 2nd January, the death toll remained under 100. But here's a crucial question. Why does Japan experience so many earthquakes? And how does it manage to survive disasters that would cause thousands of deaths elsewhere? Let's find out in this video. To understand why Japan faces so many earthquakes, we need to look beneath the surface, literally. The Earth's outer layer is made up of massive tectonic plates. These plates are constantly moving, and when they collide, earthquakes occur. Japan is located at the junction of 4 major tectonic plates: Pacific, Philippine, Eurasian, and North American. This makes it one of the most earthquake-prone regions in the world. But the most dangerous among them is the Pacific Plate. This plate is so active that its boundary is called the Pacific Ring of Fire, home to the highest number of earthquakes and volcanoes on Earth. Now compare this with India's northern boundary. The collision of the Indian and Eurasian plates causes devastating earthquakes in Nepal and North India. But if you look at Australia or Europe, earthquakes are rare because they lie in the middle of tectonic plates. When two plates collide, they form different types of boundaries. The most dangerous, convergent boundaries, where one plate slides under another, forming deep ocean trenches. This process, called subduction, triggers the most powerful earthquakes. Just east of Japan lies the Japan Trench, an 8.4-kilometer deep underwater chasm. The deeper the trench, the more energy an earthquake releases, leading to tsunamis. And Japan's coastline is dangerously close to this trench. When an underwater earthquake strikes, the tsunami waves reach Japan in minutes, leaving little time for evacuation. Despite being in a high-risk zone, Japan has developed some of the world's best earthquake-resistant buildings. Japan follows 3 key building standards. Taishin Standard ensures minimum strength for all buildings. Seishin Standard uses dampers to absorb earthquake energy. Menshin Standard, the most advanced method, where the entire building is isolated from the ground using rubber, steel, and lead layers. The Tokyo Skytree is built with the Menshin Standard. Even during the devastating 2011 earthquake, 9.0 magnitude, this tower remained completely undamaged. But what about tsunamis? Japan has adopted several defense strategies: tsunami control forests, dense tree plantations to slow down tsunami waves, coastal dikes, expensive but effective stone barriers to reduce wave impact, tsunami evacuation towers, safe shelters for people when evacuation time is short, advanced warning systems. Japan conducts regular evacuation drills to prepare its citizens. Seawalls: 40% of Japan's 22,000-mile coastline is surrounded by protective concrete walls. But even these walls couldn't stop the 2011 tsunami, which led to the Fukushima nuclear disaster, the worst nuclear disaster since Chernobyl. Japan has faced some of the most devastating earthquakes in history, yet it continues to innovate and protect its people. This year's earthquake, thankfully, wasn't as catastrophic thanks to these safety measures. If you found this video informative, click here to watch our detailed documentary on Chernobyl, the most dangerous nuclear disaster in history. See you in the next video.